Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? Now, I get many clients, especially from the Middle East, who are actually looking out for jobs. Either they're looking for jobs or change of a job or to revamp their personal brand, or, it can be based on anything on personal branding. This particular client who wanted to get a good job in Dubai, he got in touch with me couple of months ago, and we had a well drawn out strategy. We worked on the resume, we worked on his interview skills, communication skills, and on the strategy how to go about applying for jobs, so that when he would arrive on the shores of Dubai, he didn't have to start from zero. So once after he landed there, he had his interviews lined up. To our good luck, within I think the second week itself, he had 2 job offers. Now, let's take the company A and company B. Now, both of them told him that this is the job offer that we are giving you. Both of them were more or less the same. So he was confused as to which one to choose, whether to choose A or to choose B. So I just told him that, just tell them, give it to me in writing. Now, it so happened that company A, they told him, we'll get back to you within a week. We'll get back to you within a week and we will send you the offer letter, because without an offer letter in writing, there's nothing. He waited for 1 week, nothing came, and then he said, Lloyd, I've not received anything. So I said, send them a mail and just ask them what's happening. Send them a mail. After a couple of days, they said, we'll get back to you. The typical bullshit that they give you is owner's not in town, or HR guy is not in town, or, we are busy with this project or that project, whatever. All that normal bullshit excuses. So I told him, just play along and let's see what happens. So finally, at the second week, he gets a letter. Now, on the other hand, this other company, they didn't give him actually a deadline that we'll get back to you within a week. They said, we will get back to you if you're selected in terms of the written letter. So even though he was selected, they still told him that in order to offer you, give you the written contract, we have to finalize with the higher powers or whatever. So 2 weeks, these guys, this company B, 2 weeks, they send him the letter. Okay, now he has both of them identical kind of offers, a little bit up and down. One is offering him a car, other one is saying we'll pay you something a little extra. So he was still in 2 minds as to what to choose. That is where I told him, I gave him my logic. Okay. First, I asked him the websites. I checked the websites of both the companies. I kind of had a look of what they presented right in the front, what they mentioned in terms of their achievements, their sectors, the contact information. I checked all this. I did a kind of background check with all these companies. When I saw in company A, there were certain red flags which I was not very happy about. Okay. Now, I don't want to say it publicly. The reason being is then the people who play this game, they are going to rectify them. So anyway, there were these red flags, and I told them a successful company does not do this A, B, C. I told him what in terms of their website. I went on the social media platform. I checked what they did a background check. I checked on LinkedIn. So I told him these are the red flags. The second thing is, if a company tells you that we'll get back to you within a week, and they don't get back to you within a week, they get back to you whenever they like, that means this company is not professional. This company is not, it doesn't value its words. That means they can say something today, they can change it tomorrow. So that itself is a red flag. The third one is, in company A, they gave him all these big fluffy talk that you will be in charge, you will run the department, you will lead and expand in markets, and they give him all these big, wonderful sounding stuff that a guy who's ambitious, who would love to hear that, okay, I'm going to lead a team, I'm going to expand into these new markets. They also promise him that you will be promoted to a very senior level. So what I made him understand is, if they are promising you heaven and earth, and they're telling you you're going to be in charge, you need to look at what they're not telling you. Now, if you're in charge, means you're responsible also. So if in case, let's say, someone tells you, let's say you applied as an engineer, and he tells you you're going to be a manager. Now, you being an engineer and you're being offered a manager, you'll say, wow. But here's the thing, what people don't consider. Once you become a manager, you're responsible for people. If you have people within your team, do they perform? Do they not perform? If he promotes you to a very senior level, are you responsible for getting in new business? Are you responsible for getting in the collection of payments? Are you responsible for the technical aspect of getting the project approved? Are you responsible for market conditions that may not be favorable to the company? So the owner of a company can twist and turn his words and hold you accountable for things that you didn't sign up for. And this is what I felt was the problem with company A, even though their offer was sounding nice. With company B, they didn't actually give him all this fluffy talk. They told him, this is going to be a position, flat out. There's not going to be anything more beyond this. And you would have to follow protocol. And they told him that we would get back to you in 3 days, and they got back to him in 3 days. So I told him, company A is offering you a little bit more than company B. They have bigger promises, bigger positions, bigger everything else. This one is flat. Take this one, because this one follows rules, regulations. This one has something that sounds normal. When something is too good to be true, it's normally too good to be true. And that's what he did. He proceeded with this company and he signed up. The funny thing is, it's because of the years of experience. My gut feeling turned out to be right. Company A, they got back to him. They said, oh, come on, you got to come back. And, the HR guy said, the owner wants to speak to you. He's ready to renegotiate. I told him, nothing doing. Don't bother. And, that's where he stuck at. So the reason I'm sharing this incident with you is so that if you're stuck between two job offers, okay, and they both are kind of equal, you need to figure out what are the bits that they're not telling you, what is it that you cannot see, what are the red flags, because just as you present everything nice on your resume and everything, you're perfect, you're God's gift to mankind on the resume, you would never tell them your drawbacks. A company or let's say a firm or an institution or the owner would never tell you, the employer would never tell you his dark side. Maybe they're not paying salaries on time. Maybe they have legal issues. Maybe they have cash crunch. Maybe they are in the red, but they're trying to portray that they're pretty successful. Maybe the owner is looking for a scapegoat. You just don't know. There are lots of incidents which nobody talks about. So he has started his work. He's pretty happy with the environment. It's not a perfect environment, but he's pretty happy with the environment. And at the same time, I've told him, as you are on the probationary period, keep looking out for other jobs, keep looking out for better offers, because you just do not know what can happen next. So this was an incident that actually took place. I'm sharing it with you so that you can also learn. So if in case you get two offers and you're confused about it, please remember, take someone with experience who can guide you to make a better offer. Don't fall for all the gimmicks that people try to rope you in. And remember this, end of the day, once you sign the dotted line, you have a responsibility that comes with it. People are not going to talk about it, but you need to be safe. So live from Machedo.com, who's Live Machedo and Think Personal Branding. You got your comments, put them down below. I always read them. Like the video, thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down. This is me signing off for now. Take care.